Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. It's Two-Win Tuesday and we're going into game number 2. I managed to pull off the win in game 1, so we're trying to go 2 for 2 here. We're playing an all-deck game with Wallfly, Barbarossa, and Field Watchman. Although I say all-deck, usually when people make all-deck collections, they filter out a bunch of cards, and I'm not really sure what is and isn't in this collection. But we'll learn that as we go here. So I've got part-time builder here, bargaining baker. I mean, the pick is probably going to be charcoal burner. Beggar King. 1 wood, 1 food if you have a begging card. Well, pretty good combo if you have something like Borrower. Or if you have, there are a couple miners that let you discard one beggar. But ideally, Beggar King you'd want to get activated in round 1. Like, if the difference between round 1 and round 5 Beggar King seems pretty big. Let's read Master Carpenter. Build fences around your rooms by fencing all 4 sides of a room. You may not fence more than 1 room each round. Each fenced room can hold an additional family member. Oh, I see. So you spend 4 wood to fence, but instead of getting the animal capacity, you're getting a room capacity. We're going to take Charcoal Burner here. With Bargaining Baker out there, Charcoal Burner we expect should be quite a strong card. All right. Subsistence Farmer. Start of each harvest, 1 bonus point. You may no longer have more than 8 building resources in your supply at the end of the work phase. Oh, fun. So spend your resources as you get them rather than hoarding them. Interesting. Seems like a nice combo with Stone Piler because, of course, you don't have to hoard wood so much. You can hoard stone, and it's double the value. What else do we have here? We've got Land Agent, Businessman, Captain of Outrider, Lutenist. Subsistence Farmer is interesting to me. However, with Charcoal Burner, one of the advantages of Charcoal Burner is getting a lot of building resources, specifically getting a lot of wood. So I think what I do here is I'm going to take Land Agent. Captain of Outrider is not bad, and there's combo potential with Captain of Outrider, which is really nice. Yeah, I feel like Captain of Outrider is a little dependent on getting stuff that lets you do things unblockably. Well, I mean, I'd probably try to play Subsistence Farmer in round 1, or in stage 1. I'd probably play Subsistence Farmer for max points. Like, try to play it in round 4 for 6 points. That would be my goal. So 6 points for round 1, or stage 1 occupation. It's quite good. But there is a big drawback, of course, yeah. I'm going to take a Land Agent here. Yeah, Captain of Outrider I would take if I knew I was going to get something that lets me do things unblockably. Family Growth when it comes out. Plow Sow, Family Growth without room, that kind of thing. But without it, yeah, it's not quite worth it without knowing that you're going to be able to do that. Homekeeper. 1 room can hold an additional person if it's adjacent to both a field and a pasture. Barn Builder. If you have no unfenced stables, pay 1 wood to build a stable on an empty farmyard space and receive 1 food. So Barn Builder is interesting. We've also got Groom and Master Stableman here, so 3 cards that let us build stables. Homekeeper with Master Fencer. That's the one. Well, because the room isn't adjacent. I was thinking about that. The room isn't adjacent, but I guess what you would do is, I guess if you have two wood rooms, you can make the one pasture the one and then do the other as the homekeeper room. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Uh, I'm not sure what I want to take here. I could take Master Stableman. I could take Vineyard Labor. I like Vineyard Labor a lot. I think I'm taking Master Stableman, though. The room that you will fence will just naturally be next to a pasture. Oh, because of the extension rules. Well, I'm also thinking if you do two wood rooms, the one on top you don't fence, the one on the bottom you do fence, and then the one on top is adjacent, then you could do a field above. You could do it that way as well. Anyways, I don't think that's what I want to do. I think I like the fenced room does not count as a pasture. Oh, so it doesn't increase your like it doesn't give you a point for pastures? That's crappy. I'm gonna take Master Stableman here. I like Master Stableman so much. I think it's a great card. Okay, man, I kind of like Wealthy Man here. Although with Charcoal Burner, Wealthy Man is not good. Not anywhere near as good, but I could just take Zipper Maker. This looks like a Nur game. Yeah, I don't really want to play Pipe Smoker. If I had taken Vineyard Labor, I could take Pipe Smoker, but I think this is a Nur FG game. I think Zipper Maker's the play. Just big, do everything. Have, a 4 or 5 room stone house. Have 4 fenced stables with 15 fences. 4 plowed fields with a couple vegetable and grain points, and that should be more than enough to win. Especially because in formats like this, people often try to do weird things. So, like, it might be the case that I can build rooms in round 5 and round 7 because Wallfly and Barbarossa or Wallfly and Field Watchman are setting up their odd combos. So I think playing Nur seems like a solid option, especially with my first 4. Well, my first 3, the first 4. Master Stableman's not a super Nur card, but Zipper Maker, Land Agent, Charcoal Burner, I think those all kind of are. I think in combination they're pushing me towards playing Nur FG. So, and it's a strong strategy. There's a reason it's got its own name, which not a lot of other strategies do. So I don't need part-time builder. I could play Delivery Man. I could play Wheelbarrow Pusher. Yeah, Wheelbarrow Pusher looks good here. Although Wheelbarrow Pusher I think is a little worse when the card quality keeps getting better and better and better. Wheelbarrow Pusher suffers a lot when you can't get occupation in round 1. And the card quality has continued to increase, and we're playing draft 10. So it's like kind of a 50-50 whether you get to play Wheelbarrow Pusher in round 1. And if I don't get to play it in round 1, I'm playing it in round 2, which means Charcoal Burner doesn't come till round 3, which means I'm more and more likely to miss out on the first Fireplace with Charcoal Burner. I could play Delivery Man. Delivery Man's fine. I think I'll Wheelbarrow Pusher, though. Wheelbarrow Pusher looks fine here. It's like kind of a 50-50, but so Stone Piler is kind of interesting because Wheelbarrow Pusher can get me lots of stone, and then I can use that stone to fence. That's my food timer. I gotta go make this pick and then go grab it. I could just play Captain of Outrider, I guess. If I don't see any other sources of plowing, I can take Captain of Outrider here. Stone Parlor's good. Stone Parlor I think is good, but I should get lots of wood with my charcoal burner. Be right back. Vineyard Labor Wield, which is surprising. I don't want any of the other cards, so. Actually, Riverman gives 2 food on the 1 read space. Will I want an extra 2 food every time I take 1 read? Vineyard Labor works really well if I get something like Evening Prayer. If I opened Evening Prayer, Vineyard Labor would be great. But what are the odds I actually just use an action to play Riverman? I play Wheelbarrow Pusher round 1, second action read. I play Riverman round 2, second action read. I play Charcoal Burner round 3. Second action read. Okay, Riverman's now given me 4 food and could be even more. Alright, I think I talked myself into it. Okay. Dragonfly Pond is really good, but not so good with Wheelbarrow Pusher. Because you don't really want to start player. Ideal Landscape. Prereq is exactly 8 or minimum 8? At least. Ideal Landscape seems interesting to me. I don't know if I can hit the fields though. The thing is, I'm not really that excited about anything else. I guess I can take Child's Toy. Wheelbarrow Pusher really doesn't want to play Dragonfly Pond, as good as that card is. Yeah, I'll just take Child's Toy. That's fine. You like Beanhole with Land Agent? I think Child's Toy is fine here. Ooh, Clay Tablet. I really like Clay Tablet. Let's read some of these other cards. Neutrality. Next round, you can only place your people after all other players have placed all of theirs. For each person that you place late, you receive 1 bonus point. This seems interesting. So usually, probably with neutrality. Hey, Aquames. Probably with neutrality, you usually play. Maybe play it on, like, you get family growth round 6. You play it, and then round 7 you get 3 family members. You get 3 bonus points for your 3 family members. And if everyone's tied up around the family growth queue, you're not usually losing that much. So that's interesting. What else do we got here? Shack. Start a round in a wood hut. You receive a food. No thanks. I don't really want miners that I have to play in stage 1 with Wheelbarrow Pusher. I do like Clay Tablet. And I have cards that would be pretty good with Clay Tablet. Land Agent, Master Stableman, Zipper Maker, Captain of Outrider. The other 3 I do want to play early. Houseboat. 2 guest tokens on this card. In the returning home phase each round, you can use one of these guest tokens to use a fishing action space. So all I can use is fishing. Well, there is a combo with Whale Oil, but I don't want to play Whale Oil with this hand. Yeah, thanks. Hope you enjoy. For me, it's neutrality or Clay Tablet. With Clay Tablet, I need pretty good clay actions. Which I'm not guaranteed to get. I'll take neutrality here. Neutrality at 3 or 4 points seems quite strong. Alright, Endive Field. Endive? Not sure how you say this word. Not familiar with it. When you play this card, you receive 1 vegetable. In rounds that end with a harvest, you may sow vegetables on this card as if it were a field. What? This is amazing. 2 food for a vegetable, and you can sow automatically. Oh, Endive Field looks amazing. It doesn't automatically sow. Oh. Oh. Well, 2 food for a vegetable with a miner is not bad, but that's disappointing. Okay. Yeah, 2 food for a vegetable is honestly not bad, but with Land Agent, I don't really need it. I'll just take Beanfield, I guess. Make the boring pick. Make the boring Ner pick. Okay. Yeah, I guess it would have to say so without using a family member. Alright, I don't need ladder. Don't need bonus room. Although bonus room is going to be really good for whoever took that house person card. Man, I passed them a pretty good game. I passed Clay Tablet. So they're going to reno to clay really quickly, and then they're going to fence adjacent to room and have a field adjacent to a room, and then play bonus room as well. Oh man, that's going to be a pretty strong game. Dwelling around. Pay 1 food for each new field tile you place in your farmyard. I mean, I might not plow that many times, so Dwelling Mound seems okay. But again, I don't want early miners with Wheelbarrow Pusher. Mandolin, once per round you can pay 1 vegetable to get a bonus point. If you do, 1 food on the next 2 round spaces. So, that's not bad. Mandolin is not bad here. I like my cabbage. I think it's quite good. Harvest Party. Play this card, immediately move any amount. So Harvest Party with Mandolin seems like an okay combination, although I'm only getting one card out of this pack. I can probably play my cabbage with the pottery. Although my cabbage is a little worse with Land Agent in hand. Stonehouse Reconstruction's an okay option as well. I'll take my cabbage here. My cabbage. Okay, we got Crib back or Wooden Path. I could take either of those. If we're gonna Nur, then Crib is a pretty solid option. Especially because it kind of offsets the downside of Child's Toy somewhat. Although, I need to play Child's Toy on my first Family Growth, which Crib also wants to get played on my first Family Growth. So maybe I should take Wood Path here. Yeah. Yep. Wood Path seems fine. Well, Clay Tablet Wield. Well, I definitely don't want to pass it along again with everything else that I've passed, so I think I'll take Clay Tablet here. Yeah, you know what? I have been. You're right about that. I've gotten Charcoal Burner more than, a lot of other notable strong cards recently. That's variance for you, I suppose. So Clay Tablet and my cabbage don't really work all that well together. But, because obviously Clay Tablet, you're using your clay that you would use on the pottery for occupations. I think this is mostly a denial pick here. I'm not really interested in any of the other cards. So this could be no, I don't want to play Rotten Plow. Rotten Plow is really bad if you're going to sow vegetables. Liquid Manure is acceptable with Master Stableman, I suppose. Paintbrush seems kind of redundant with Beanfield and Clay Tablet, or with Cabbage and Clay Tablet. It's a lot of demands for clay. So yeah, Liquid Manure here seems okay. Well, we start fourth, which is really not good for this hand. Well, we just have to hope we get expensive Auk. I think it seems unlikely, but yeah, we're getting 3 wood here, which kind of stinks. All right, 3 wood, and then what? Start player Wood Path, start player Child's Toy. Hopefully Field Watchman doesn't Dragonfly Pawn me. He's totally going to. I'm stuck in. This is an awful start sequence. Oh well. Sometimes this is the start that you get. Oh well. I mean, I said I was flipping the coin with wheelbarrow pusher, and I lost the flip. So I cannot believe that dragonfly pawn got all the way back to Barbarossa. That is really, really surprising. I don't really care about plowing, so I guess I'm just day labor here. So, I think we're not playing Riverman anymore. I mean, I guess I play Wheelbarrow Pusher, I guess, but I don't know. I guess I could just go for the first room. Take 2 read here. Give up on Wheelbarrow Pusher. Yeah. Lutenist and art director. That doesn't seem like... Why are you playing both of them? I don't understand. Might have taken 1 read there so that I could wheelbarrow pusher and then 1 read. Yeah, yeah. But then if Major Minor comes out, then I need to play charcoal burner. So missing out on the opportunity to play charcoal burner seems bad. I don't know. I don't know what Barbarossa's thinking. Thinking it's good either way. I don't know. Maybe there were other traveling players cards out there. Nope. He did misread it. Do you want to change your awk? I don't know. Seems kind of late now. If I have to be 4th, I'm gonna be grumpy. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, you have to read the cards, right? If I have to play all deck, you guys have to read the cards. Like, come on. I hurt everywhere, Rylocran. I could take 4 clay here. It basically forces Field Watchman to take 2 clay. Or I could play an occupation, but I don't really have any occupations I want to play anymore. I do want to play my second occupation at some point. Probably Master Stableman, but it doesn't have to come out now, so 4 clay here seems fine. The one good thing is that I haven't been last. Like, Barbaros and Wallfly both taking start player is good for me for sure. Wallfly gets tutor on the free occupation space. Yeah, I don't know. Barbarossa says he really likes Shack. I'm not really that impressed with it. Wood and a stone is a very significant cost. I'll play Master Stableman here. I think probably to get my 5th wood, I will build a cooking hearth next round. I mean, if you get reedstone food and wood and 2 wood in round 1, you have a good start, like basically no matter what. So then in round 2, you can start player to get back in first positions. It seems like it's a card where if you're already in a good spot, then it's like, here, continue to be in a good spot. Build the cooking hearth here. This forces Barbarossa to choose between building and triggering his art director. So second action could be occupation land agent. Could be reedstone food, but I think Wallfly is taking reedstone food here. Neutrality is such a surprisingly good card. I think it's going to end up being pretty decent. Master Carpenter for Wallfly. I think this is Chris, by the way. I think this is supposed to be Chris. I think this is the image he uses, one of the images he uses on the forum. Or actually, maybe it's not Chris. Maybe it's someone else, but... Neutrality is people placed late. Would have already come after everyone else's peeps. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. So it's not per number of family members. Reedstone food here looks fine. Reedstone food, feed 4. Well, I guess I have to read the cards as well. Reed and a sheep to 5 food and a point. Holy crap. That seems quite good. Seems quite good. So sheep in a read to 5 food with 1 card is okay. The fact that it gives the bonus point puts it over the top. Wallfly first action start player, banking on fencing coming back, which it will. I could read stone food or I could 5 food fishing here. Well, 5 food fishing, sure. So it looks like we're into try to double build territory, maybe. I wonder, is there any scenario where I get 6 wood next round? I don't think so. Probably just have to take 3 wood here. It'd be nice to get 3 sheep next round, but I probably have to take it with my first action if I want it. And Field Watchman wouldn't mind taking 2 sheep here even. Field Watchman is playing an occupation part-time builder. Alright. Yeah, Wallfly just fenced for the room. That's it. I guess there's a lot of competition for the animals right now, so maybe she's thinking it's not so worth it for her. So Wallfly is 2 actions away from being able to build a room. Barbarossa is also 2 actions away, probably 3. So I think I'm setting up to double build here. The question is, do I take the sheep as well? Because Field Watchman can no longer build a room. Wallfly could fence another pasture, but I think setting up for double build seems quite good here. So 4 wood and then 2 reed or reed stone food. And I am giving up on the sheep, but getting the fishing food was quite strong, so Um, yeah, it says it can hold an additional family member, so it's not empty. So does rent keeper require an empty room? I don't remember. So I can maybe get 8 clay here. 8 clay is kind of ridiculous. Depending on what Barbarossa wants to do. Barbarossa might want to do something to set up family growth. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I need the wording of both in front of me. Can you build the stable in it? No, stables can only go on empty spaces. Empty spaces, yeah. And pastures are technically empty spaces. Or not empty spaces, but whatever the word is for that. What am I doing here? Could play an occupation. I could play land agent here. Second action, build a room. Could read stone food. Read stone food. Yeah, read stone food gets me my second stone, which is relevant for, say, building the pottery. Could take 3 wood. Wallfly can jump me if I don't start player. Yeah, I don't think I really care if she does. Like, if she wants to, go ahead. Field Watchman can't jump me, and Barbaros is a couple actions away, so I'm going to try to take efficient moves while I can. I'm sort of gambling that Wallfly doesn't want to fence too many rooms, because if she fences too many rooms, then it's going to be like really difficult for her to cover all her spaces. That's sort of what I'm hoping for here. Especially since she took the second read last round. Okay. So she is going to fence again here. I wonder if she has something that lets her fence more, do more fences than normal. I guess she would have liked something like Rotten Plow, just to cover all the spaces. If I start player, do I get 6 wood? I don't want to. I think I don't want to build this round either way. Because if I build, then I have to start player next round to stay in front of Field Watchman. So I will take 3 wood here. Yeah, 3 wood, I think. 3 wood, feed 4. Now I can triple build, although I think I probably won't. I think I will probably just double build. Yeah. Keeping the wood for Child's Toy and for taking a pair of boar and a pair of sheep, like those things seem valuable, so. Field Watchman going to play all his occupations since I'm not going to let him family growth. 3 rooms, live large, nice house, 5 cars. That's funny. Barbarossa takes a stone there. So I was kind of worried about Barbarossa building, but Barbarossa's a couple actions away from building. Wallfly can't build, so first move looks free here. So I could build 2 stables, or I could take 3 wood, take 2 sheep and build 2 stables, or I could take 3 wood. I'm gonna need 5 food next round. So where's my 5th food? I'm going to need more than that because I'm going to play Child's Toy. I'm going to need 6 food. So where's that 6 food coming from? 5th and 6th. 4 food fishing, Reedstone food, and then Basket Maker's Workshop. Maybe I get 3 sheep next round. Yeah, I'll keep taking wood. Keep taking wood as much as I can. Field Watchman took 2 sheep. That's annoying. Taking 2 sheep is annoying. I guess he really wants to breed sheep for Ram Wrangler. The problem is he needs 3 sheep. Like he can't clothier and breed for Ram Wrangler. So that means he has to take 1 sheep next round. So that's pretty irritating. And then Wallfly Reedstone food, so Wallfly might build the Basket Maker's Workshop. Or Wallfly might build a wood room. We might see that as well. Also, Wallfly putting the field over here and not over here is interesting. I mean, she doesn't have that that card. I wonder if Barbarossa has it. I would have thought he would have set up his farm differently, though. Maybe it's Field Watchman. Maybe Field Watchman has the pasture and field adjacency card. Although playing part-time builder with that card seems unusual. Barbarossa plays manufacturer. Yeah, that's going to be good for Barbarossa. And bargaining baker. I don't even need to build here. I can double build next round. If I double build next round, I grow round 9 and round 10. Wallfly could leave the family growth space fallow and build another room here, but then she doesn't grow this round. So that doesn't seem very good. So I think I'll take 3 food here. Yes, so that I can do that next round. Yep. We're gonna bully Field Watchman's part-time builder. Yeah, Wallfly Basket Maker's Workshop. Okay, so Wallfly's not going to build again. So I should be able to grow round 9, round 10, unless Barbarossa has something that I've not expected. Barbarossa builds the pottery. So my cabbage is dead. That's okay. So obviously we've given Wallfly quite a good start. We're hoping that maybe strategically the Master Carpenter doesn't work out for her. She's playing Cornrick, sure, to get 1 grain. I wonder if she forgot that the field is supposed to be over here. Seems like with Cornrick and the Master Carpenter, field here and then a pasture here, seems like you could get another family growth action. Be nice to be able to take 2 boar next round, but being able to grow round 9, round 10 seems good as well. Three rooms here. Yeah, 3 rooms seems fine. I'm not getting the Basket Maker's Workshop anymore. And I fill up my farm reasonably well with Master Stableman, so 3 rooms. And this way, Field Watchman has to start play around 10, or else I get to Family Growth round 11 as well. I'm going to really bully Field Watchman. I have already done so. Maybe he'll forego growing. That would be kind of cool. He just gives up on growing. Let me grow 3 times in a row uncontestedly. I would like that. I would like to do that. Feed 6, play Child's Toy. Yeah, Barbarossa will probably build with those resources that he has. Field Watchman. Is this start player end I field? So then he's going to first action build a room. That seems quite bad. Yeah, Field Watchman read it the same way I did. Yeah. Yeah, that card's kind of annoying. I definitely read it the same way as Field Watchman. I guess Stone Piler is how Field Watchman plans to fence. Should look at it like he has 15 wood and 3 reed. I know his growth comes so late. Yeah, Wallfly might win just because we were so nice, but I don't think she's beating Barbarossa. So if we can beat Barbarossa, then we should be able to win. And I'm not worried about Field Watchman anymore. Yeah, that's the problem with all deck games, is that a lot of people are going to be playing cards they're seeing for the first time. So then, you know, they have to undo playing Bard. You know, when everyone tells them, oh, that doesn't work the way you think it does. So if I'm seeing this card in this collection for the first time, I'm not expecting other people to have a worse understanding of the cards than me. You should at least know. Okay, so going to be forced to first action family growth. So I'll play Beanfield. I mean, the other thing, yeah, I'm sort of on, like, most games I think it's no problem to do takebacks. It's just like, I had a crappy start, so it's like, I want other people to have crappy starts. Oh, I get a wood food from Clay Oven whenever that was built. Yeah. I mean, it's like a subset of the community. It's not like not everyone's actively involved in the process. Alchemist, they're usually like 2 or 3 people that are really heavily involved. Because most of the time, what happens is one person makes a collection. That collection becomes the one that people adopt. The playtest testers adopt, and the playtesters are a small subset of the general player base, and then they play test it enough that people say, okay, I'll start playing it because you've gotten rid of the stupid stuff. But I mean, not all the. There are some players who play test and some who do not, and that has an effect on what cards get in. And also, the people who make the collection have a very, 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 very large, a huge amount of power over what cards actually get developed and what cards actually get published. Well, not published, because nothing's been published since France, but they have a very large power over what cards get commonly played. Because basically, if you don't make a card that, like, if there are basically 3 or 4 people, and if you make a card that's not something that one of those people like, then it's just never going to see the light of day. And each of the people who make the collections have like pretty strong opinions. Like, there's one person who really likes strong cards, and so I think they're largely responsible for a lot of the power creep that's happening. And then there's one person who, like, I disagree with on every reading of a card that they have. They're like, oh, this is too good, or oh, this is, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, you make custom MTG cards? Cool. Yeah, I like Magic. I play lots of Arena. I'm looking forward to when I'm going to see less Garuda decks. I don't play Standard. I just play for the daily wins because I like to draft, but I'm looking forward to when Garuda is gone. Because those decks are really obnoxious to play against. You have a custom cube? Nice. Yeah, cube is fun. Do we want to play neutrality here? What would we be missing out on next round? Lots of pairs of animals. Maybe we'll try to play neutrality in round 11. It's a pretty involved process, and you know what? It's a thankless process too because it takes a lot of work, and like changing quality and making suggestions and fixing grammar and everything. It's like a pretty thankless job. It takes a lot of work. And of course, you don't know if the cards are ever going to see the light of day. So it's certainly a big task. Seems like I want to play neutrality on start player. That's the way I'm reading it. Because if I play neutrality on start player, that's the way the most number of actions will actually most number of family members will actually come late. Wish we had a curator of the process that ties in all the cards thematically. Yeah, so what happened with the France deck is basically all the almost all the card names got changed. So the publishers were really the ones responsible for making the cards work thematically. I remember we had this one person from South Korea who made like hundreds and hundreds of cards and complained that they were all getting downvoted. And the reason was they were making cards that were equivalent to cards that already existed, except they were making the cards like more thematically appropriate. And people were like, well, this card already exists, so like, no, we don't need another one of them. Rules, text, wording. Yeah, I mean, that one I don't mind so much. The problem is there's no, like, you almost need, like, a governing body. Almost need, like, a governing body for the rules. Also, you guys can't see my minors. Sorry, I totally forgot to resize stuff this game. Remind you of what I have remaining. Wallfly builds a cooking hearth, wooden a food for me. So I'll take a pair of boar. Well, I'll take three boar. Yeah, the rules text thing is, I think, it's very frustrating because it seems like reading the ABCD decks that the publishers have not been careful about that. Maybe it's the English version that they've not been careful with. That Lookout, they've put a lot of effort into the German language text, but maybe not the same level of work into the English language text. Because, like, you look at Woodfield, the way Woodfield is written, you can sow grain and vegetables on Woodfield. So it's basically one food for a point, and then you also can sow onto that, which blows all the other minors in ABCD out of the water. Like, it's so good. Obviously, it's not the intention, and I know it's not the intention of the card, but as written. 3 wood or plow here? Do I want Wallfly to get 6 wood? Not particularly. Do I want Barbarossa? The Barbarossa is getting 2 cattle. I don't know. Guess I'll take the 3 wood, sure. Oh, 90s theme, yeah. Boy band manager. Stuff like that. So we haven't had a fireplace upgraded to a cooking hearth yet. So that hurts, and it's not going to happen because both the cooking hearths got built directly. So that hurts charcoal burner. It's not been the best charcoal burner game. It's gone off 4 times in the first 10 rounds. Sometimes, it can be much more active than that. I don't even know what it would do. Have to decide on that one. Maybe it'd be like family counselor or something. Like if all your people go on the same board. I guess it could be like a doctor. The doctor card. Where if all your actions go on the same space. Yeah, rename father with 3 children to boy band manager. It'd be like astronomer. Yeah, exactly. It'd be a lot like astronomer is my vision. Okay, I like 4 wood here. 4 clay is fine. I'd like better than 4 clay, but the problem is Field Watchman needs clay, and Field Watchman might take the 4 clay. There's also 3 stone available, and the well is still available. I think, though, I'm going to take 4 wood for now. I also want to plow. There's lots I want to do here. I could plow, play land agent. Plow, play land agent, and sow. Give up on... I guess I could still do that even if I take 4 wood here. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, yeah. Looked at Woodfield. The issue is that it says you can plant wood. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly at Aquamess. The issue is as worded. The issue, Sid, is that as worded, you can sow regular crops on it, as if it's a regular field. Yeah, I know you're not. I know the intention is that you're not able to, but the field, the wood field as written, you can sow regular crops on it. Right. But if you literally read it, this card is a field. We know what we can do with fields, right? Fields get crops sown on them. You can plant graded vegetable on fields. And it says this card is a field. All right. Yeah, I think I kind of like plow. No, I have to take vegetable. I can't just play land agent. Well, if it's its own language, it's not the English language. I think if you read it as if it's written in English, then I think it's clear. Yeah, plow seems fine here. Plow, play land agent, take vegetable. Eat a vegetable and a boar. Yeah, Rylocren. Yeah, my argument's not that it counts as a field. Like, I don't argue that it counts for 2 points for a field, or it count as 1 point for a field tile, because field tiles are the only thing that can count for scoring. My argument is fields are things that can have crops sown on them. That's all. So all I'm saying is that you can sow grain on and vegetable on wood field as if it's one field. That's all. Wonder if I should play. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'll land agent, sure. Yeah, land agent and take vegetable seems okay. Wallfly might sow bake here. Although Wallfly played steel plow, so. Maybe I'll start player neutrality in round 12. Especially if Wallfly hits family growth here, then neutrality's a 5-point minor. So I'm going to want to take a pair of sheep next round. Veg O, 2 food, feed 8. Yeah, so taking 2 sheep is fine. 6 wood would be nice, but I might get 6 wood actually. If Barbarossa family grows, if we assume Wallfly does the round 12 action and Barbarossa family grows, then I might get 6 wood here. So 6 wood would be nice. Wow, Wallfly plows instead of family growth. Huh. So then I could family growth here. Although I think I take 6 wood ahead of family growth. Yeah. So Barbarossa, regular family growth. Yep. So I'll take 6 wood here. 6 wood and then maybe start player neutrality second action. Although 6 clay is also really good. Maybe I need to take 6 clay. I've got too much to do here. 6 clay. I guess I could Reno neutrality maybe. Although that would use up all my actions and I couldn't take a pair of sheep here. Which I do want to take a pair of sheep here. Yeah. That's right, Montu. Yeah, 6 clay. I can't pass on 6 clay. I've got to take 6 clay if it comes back here. I should be able to get 2 sheep pretty late. I don't really have to prioritize the 2 sheep action too highly, but Barbarossa, this must be start player Baker's Oven. Baker's Oven has a bake symbol on it. Beautiful. Wood food for me. So maybe I play neutrality on major minor. Yeah, that's the Missy Elliott line. Gray. Been a while since that music video was on TV. When did it come out? Like 2003, 2002? I was watching a lot of Much Music at the time, which is the Canadian, it's basically Canadian MTV, although it's got more of a focus on, well, it used to have more of a focus on music than MTV at the time. Now it's got a lot more reality shows and stuff like that. South Park reruns, that kind of thing. Actually, I think George Strombolopoulos got his start there, and Rick, who is on Entertainment Tonight. A couple people did. 3 read is okay. Three read is my double Reno. The problem is to get to stone, I'm probably going to need a 2 stone action. So read stone food twice seems like the way to get there. There's also the well is still available. So if I read stone food, then I could Reno build the well. Yeah, that's probably better than getting to a stone house. Well, more efficient at least. Not more points, but more efficient. Yeah, you're right, HIKLJ. Yep. Okay. So play neutrality, take 2 sheep. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, 2 sheep still seems safe. So I'll play neutrality here. So, Wallfly has 4 actions which come after mine, so I believe neutrality will be worth 4 points. Because Barbaros is the start player. So I'm pretty sure neutrality is 4 points here. 3 read does let me Reno neutrality. Yeah, but I think I like read stone food better because the well and the stone oven are both available. Apparently it's not, Sid. I was told that it's not. All right. Yeah. Wallfly says good round to play neutrality. Is it? I mean, I like going late in round 13. Having late actions in round 13 to react to what your opponents are doing seems nice, but I don't know. Not sure. If So Bake comes back, that would be pretty nice, because then I could family growth liquid manure and then So Bake. If Field Watchmen start players, that's quite bad for me. I probably need Barbarossa or Wallfly. Realistically, I need Barbarossa. But, I mean, if Barbarossa start players, I'm probably losing to Barbarossa still. My grandfather was anal like that. You'd always complain that people say less when they should be saying fewer. You'd ask me how to spell defense. That kind of thing. So I think the argument is said if I have 5 family members and everyone else has 2, then only 2 of my family members can be placed late. Because the last 3 are going to come when they would come anyways. I think that's the argument. Field Watchman did start player, unfortunately. Yeah, usually that's the case. Then why you don't even need to play neutrality. Maybe you need it to offset the 3 beggars you're going to take because you grew 5 times in stage 2. So you need neutrality to get some of those points back. Alright, so this is the last time we have to pass. So if Reedstone Food could stay, of course it's not going to stay available. I might have to take 1 reed, which is too bad. Yeah, this game didn't go at all how I planned it to. Like, it seems like I might be obligated to take 1 reed, which kind of blows. Because Field Watchman could first action take Clay, and then I'd be kind of stuck. I wouldn't be able to Reno. Although, what are the odds that actually happens? Not that high, right? Field Watchman's going to plow sow first action. So long as I rely on that, we should be okay. Alright, we finally get to play here. Alright, well, family growth, liquid manure seems obvious. Although, am I even going to get a sow action? I might not even get a single sow action. I might be in a position where I have to first action plow next round. I'll play liquid manure either way, I guess. And then probably take 3 boar. And I'm going to fence so that I can actually hold some of these animals. Fence 13. And then maybe last move take 1 reed so that I can first action Reno if I need to. Reno wood path. I don't win this one, I might be forced to play a sunny game. You can't make me! You can't make me! Alright, feed 10 because of Child's Toy. Breed. No, the well's gone, unfortunately. No well. I could stone oven, maybe. Well, no one else's game looks all that amazing. I mean, I don't think I'm winning, but I'm going to do okay. Be nice if they could let me plow. But probably swing plow is going to get used. Yeah. Neutrality might not have been worth it. Because I'm going to give up a bunch of points from fields because of it. Oh well. Yeah, this game was I really did not want 3 wood in round 1. Being forced to 3 wood round 1 was awful. It was so awful. Okay, Barbarossa can Reno, so I'm not getting double Reno. I'm wondering if I should take Reedstone food so that I can build the stone oven at least. I could just take a cattle with my first move, I suppose. 2-point cattle. Yeah. Not a lot going well here, so unfortunately. So if we eat 2 boar and 2 sheep, that's our 10 food. So bake is 3 points. I could just take vegetable as well, right? Also, I guess Wallfly might so bake, but I don't really think like Barbaros is not going to so bake. So I think so bake is going to come back. Wallfly's already at 4 vegetables, so she will only so bake if she needs to eat the vegetables, which she might. What else has she played here? Wallfly's at 5. Oh yeah, the vegetable on artichoke field, right. Right. So I think now I will so bake. Okay, so I've got 3 moves left. I could read stone food, major minor, wood path, and then Reno stone oven. Or I could. So the thing is, if I take Reedstone food, I'm obligated to then use an improvement action to play Woodpath. But if I don't do that, then what are my moves going to be? There's no animals available anymore. Yeah. Yeah, there's no animals available. I don't want to play any of my occupations. Is anyone going to take the stone? Is Wallfly going to take the stone? Wallfly might take stone. Is Field Watchman going to take the stone? Field Watchman might take the stone. I think I'm going to take the stone first. Because Field Watchman can build the stone oven with golden hands by turning a reed into a clay. Wallfly looking scroungery. Yeah, with that Reedstone food move, I agree. If that's the case, then I won't play Woodpath, and I'll play. I'll take 1 reed for 1 extra point. I think though she wants to build the stone oven, which she's not going to be able to do because I'm going to build it here. Barbarossa ends with 40. Well, I think I've got 40, but Early riser. Okay. Here's Chris. That's his image on the forum. Wallfly playing Beanhole, so no wood path for me. I can build a stable for 1 point. No, I can't build a stable for 1 point. Oh no! Yeah, I'm being sloppy at the end here. I should just take food then, I guess. Well, so I'm going to eat two sheep. I need to feed 10, so I need to eat 2 sheep of food and 2 boar. Is it worth a point? I don't see the point, Gray. Field Watchman 43. Didn't take much to win this in this one. Yeah. Bleh. Bleh. Well, I could eat 3 boar. Yeah. I think it's the same, right? 2 boar, 2 sheep. Man, if I won this game, I might have won this game. Do I have 37 beat or do I have 43 beat? Don't I get another wood food for the clay oven? Oh yeah, the clay oven was built again. Does that make a difference? No, I don't think it makes a difference, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think it makes a difference. Yeah, because eating sheep and boar, it's the same. Either I eat 3 boar, or I eat or I eat 2 sheep, or 2 boar, 2 sheep. It's very similar. It would make 2 food a point then. But then it gives stuff to Barbarossa. Yeah, you're right though. I did miss the cloister, the guy at the end there. All right, let's count him out here. Final score 37 plus 6 for 43. What did Field Watchman end up with? I thought Field Watchman said 42. No, Wallfly said 42. Field Watchman said 43. Well, we managed to tie with Field Watchman, which is kind of silly. Yeah, because then 4 food, 2 is sufficient. Right, so then I keep the sheep. Yeah. So I could have won outright. Considering the fact that I was 4th in round 1, this is a win for me. This is absolutely a win. Yeah. This is an ugly game. Really ugly game. I feel like I got hurt by my opponents doing things that were leading to ugly games as well. Like, I want Wallfly not to re-enter the family growth queue. I want her to focus on developing her farm. Because she ends up fencing too many fields. She ends up fencing too many pastures, like, around her house, which I don't think is good. She actually doesn't have... I think she didn't counter score right. Yeah. So Wallfly and Barbarossa are in last, and Field Watchman did a bunch of start playering, which put me in last. So, Oh well. GG guys. Yeah, it's just not obvious for the auto calculator. Yeah, exactly. It's just not obvious for the auto calculator. Guys, that's my 2 wins. Hey, I went 2 for 2. I've been wanting to do that for a couple weeks, so it's nice. Nice to do better. I could have won outright if I played the end a little tighter. I missed the clay oven. Honestly, I just had assumed that I had lost, and then when these guys started announcing their scores, I was like, if 43 is the best, then it's like, it doesn't matter. Oh, man. Yeah, this is kind of a silly game. Can't believe I won with 3 empty fields and only 3 empty spaces and only 1 field. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm done. Put it this way: me ending early today, I will make up for it by having to play 10 games someday in the future. Just need to make 7 wins Saturday, I think. Yeah. All right. I guess I'll take a quick look at the draft since there are a lot of cards that I don't know. 3, 4, 7, 7, 8, 0. So first pick Charcoal Burner, then Land Agent. Wow, this pack was garbage. I took the only 3.0 card. I wonder where Subsistence Farmer is. I think it didn't get played. It might have fallen out of the draft. Honestly, it seems okay. Master Stableman. Yeah, so anything really jumping out at me yet. I just took the best card each time, basically. Captain of Outriders drafted a lot higher than Businessman, but Businessman might be better. And Stonepiler might be even better than Businessman. So first pick Child's Toy for me. I didn't want Dragonfly Pawn with Wheelbarrow Pusher. Neutrality, very nice. A Shack at 4.1. That's surprising. That's high. That seems high to me. Yeah, 4.1. That's really high. I guess it's drafted 3rd, so that's part of why. Like if it was drafted 1st, its power would be a lot lower. Yeah, Beanfield. Yeah, my comment on Shack was just like, you need Reedstone food for it to be good, right? And if you're getting Reedstone food, then you're usually in an okay spot anyways. That was sort of my super in-depth analysis. I guess if you can play it in round 2, that's pretty regular. What am I going to do with the rest of my day? It is a beautiful day outside. I'm going to go outside and pull out my lawn chair and enjoy being outside. Maybe go kick the soccer ball around. I've been missing it a lot. I've been missing it so much. So much. Helps with stage 2. Yeah, 3 food in stage 2 is good. Yeah. Yeah, if you can reliably play it in round 2, it's amazing, right? 2 food before the first harvest, plus 3 food in stage 2. Like, that's great. Yeah, I will just say... I think that systemic racism is a thing and it exists, and I understand all the frustration and everything, and it's, hopefully we get some real lasting change in our society, because in Canada we don't exactly quite have the same, like, racism exists in Canada as well, of course, although because we don't have the same history with slavery, and I think just because our black population is not as large, like it's more people who have immigrated over from like directly from Africa, like since the time of slavery. So then we don't have that same kind of history. So yeah, obviously a lot of people are doing blackout Tuesday today, which I am not because I'm streaming. But you know, I'll just say that I support them, and yeah. Ideal landscape power 0.3. I am not surprised by that at all. Ideal landscape seems... I just don't think it needs the... I don't know if it needs the negative point. I just don't know if it needs the negative point at all. Liquid manure last pick ended up being okay, so... Alright. Guys, that is going to be all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this little video. Montu, if you're streaming, I'll throw you a host. It should host automatically, but definitely recommend people check out the other streamers, or if Gray, maybe both of you guys are going to stream. So I'll say watch Gray and Montu, and yeah, not having to play 5 games today feels good. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my afternoon, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'll stream probably a little later than normal because I'll probably grocery shop early. So yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. It'll probably be in the afternoon, maybe more in the evening time, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and we'll see you next time.